Much better.
This is the behind the scenes bloopers with the B-Rad roll.
Isn't that what the B stands for in the B roll?
Roll.
Is it? Stands for
Roll.
Roll.
Bro.
Rolling.
We're brawling with my
Rolling
homies.
around.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us once again on the B-Rad Show. And today we've got a special guest, Miss Bree.Foster over here. She is an excellent artist, and she works with me and Mr. Brad here at the commercial. She is talented, gifted, and awesome. And she also has red hair. So that's also her favorite color.
Not true.
B.
What? I thought you said red was your favorite color.
Not true.
B red at
You
something.
lied to me.
No, my favorite color is green.
Oh, that's my favorite color.
I love
Sweet.
green.
You guys are weird.
Green's the color of like spring and life.
And red just looks good on me.
Well, I like purple. So, okay, so Brad's favorite color is green. Your favorite color is green. Mine's purple. Okay, cool.
because we're
It's all
awesome.
good.
All right. Well, today, folks, we're going to talk about being rad at something because Miss Bree over here, she is very rad at being artistic. And just like we had Tanya on here on the show before, she's an artist as well. And, we all work together and stuff. But we like to showcase talent and inspire the crowd out there. So, Bree,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm fabulous.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Right on.
Let's see. Beginning with your creations, right?
Well, which one would you like to start with?
Well, give us some background first. I mean,
Yeah,
tell us about because first off, when people first see these, like, oh my God, that's a lot of blood, But it's like, well, you are what kind of artist?
I don't know if I can say the word
Sure.
on here. Does it matter what I say?
Say what you feel.
So, I mean, I have it tattooed on my fingers. I'm a major gore whore. I love gore. I love all things gory. Gory, scary movies, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, anything that gore, and I'm there. Well, I started to go to school for SFX makeup. But, life happened, so I wasn't able to finish. So most of my creations are self-done.
But see, so you work with us and give a little background on that. So how you got to here with us.
How I got to here with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, what do we do?
Sounds like haunted house. Type
Yeah.
Oh,
stuff.
haunted houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
so,
we go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to push it towards. Like,
Well,
yeah.
all you had to say was haunted house.
Oh yeah.
So, my very first. Do you want me to start from the beginning?
Yeah.
From
Go
when
for
I
it.
first
You
started.
got time.
So, my very first haunted house was at the Horse Palace that I worked for in high school for
Sweet.
FBLA. I worked there every night. I was laying on a table. I had a bowl of pasta on my stomach, and I was pulling my guts out, screaming at people to help me.
Nice.
Help me, help me. And I did it so much, I lost my voice. So it made it even better when I was like telling people to help me because I actually sounded like I
Realistic.
was
It's all
dying.
raspy. Yeah.
Well, I did that, and then I got married in 2000 something, 16. And my ex-husband's in the Navy. And the last 2 years that we were together, I started working at one of the top haunted houses in Southern California called Reign of Terror.
A reign of terror. Okay.
And that's when it really started to come together.
Nice.
It was amazing. Huge haunted house. I was a psycho nurse. I was in this office, and I was in the beginning of the asylum. It was called the asylum. And people would come walking in, and when they come walking in, all they hear is pounding. And I'm pounding on a stapler. And they come walking in, and I'm stapling my
Secretary
fingers
of
off.
Death.
I got called Nurse Ratchet a lot.
Sweet.
So I had
High
this,
praise.
right? I was like, what?
Wait, real quick, what is Nurse Ratchet? Because I keep hearing people to refer to. Is this like a show or something?
So she's like crazy. She's a crazy nurse.
But I mean, is it like
Isn't that
is it a show or
Kind
is
of
it
what
like?
ratchet means.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But it's a show or
It is
like,
a show.
Okay, it was like
It is a show.
movie. I didn't know if okay.
Well, there's a series.
I'm learning.
I think it's on
Yeah,
Netflix.
we're all learning.
I think it's on Netflix. It's called Nurse Ratchet.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But I would be in that area, and they come in, and I'm just staring at him, and I'm stapling my fingers off.
Ouch.
And my whole hand is covered in blood. I had an eye that was gouged out, so I had a big prosthetic on my eye.
Just dangling
Just
there.
blood all over me. And they would come around the corner, so it was like a 2-part scare. So I'd be doing that, and then they'd come around the corner, and I would just grab the fence, shake it, and just scream.
So let me throw this in there. So
Yeah.
along with being a talented artist, Bree is actually a great actress. I mean, my first year working here with you, and you as a person, you're just so chill and laid back and kick back and everything, right? But when she puts on a costume, she is in that role like 100%. The one that you did this year, oh God, I had to keep you away from me because you were freaking me out, man. It's like, do we have any pictures from those?
I have pictures.
If we
on
got,
my phone,
okay,
yeah.
when we get some of those, send them to Brad and have him clip them in. So if we can get a picture of Bree, let's put her like, boom, here she is. She is terrifying.
I remember watching you walk around the block.
Yeah.
Just before the haunt was open. Like,
You would
just before showtime.
You would never guess that this woman is as scary as she is when she's
It
in
was
costume.
great.
So it's impressive.
I definitely stay in character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even when I have to yell for management to come get shitty people out.
Yeah.
It was great. Like,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love working here.
And by the way, we'll plug this in there too, because Tanya was actually our last guest, or the guest before last. She was the one that did your makeup and stuff.
Right.
So you actually see the collaboration of two really talented artists, and so
Yeah.
it's amazing. So for those,
That's-
if you like the content, like and subscribe to this stuff, okay, guys, because there's more coming. So I just want to throw that out there.
And this was my first year doing sliding.
Yeah, that was
And
cool.
I think I did really good for a first timer.
So for those that don't know what sliding is, explain to our guests what it is.
Oh gosh, you're gonna make me explain stuff.
Well, I didn't know
I
what
mean-
it was.
What do you do?
What do you-
That's all you gotta
So
say.
basically, I slide across the ground. I have these things on my gloves that spark up, but in the area I was in, I wasn't able to use them. It was a small area, but basically, if you have ever been to Not Scary Farm or Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights, they have actors that do sliding. So basically, they have knee pads on, they have boots with steel toes, and then they have gloves with clackers and flints on them. So when they slide across the ground, they spark, and it scares the crap out of
I
people.
mean, just imagine someone running at you full speed, okay, and they're like coming at you, and all of a sudden they just drop to their knees. And it's terrifying, especially when you don't see it coming. Because Bree did this to a bunch of people. I just could have swore this girl about pissed herself. It was hilarious. She's like, ah!
Effective.
It's effective, highly effective.
Like, to me, it's not loud.
No,
It's not loud at all, and I don't have any headgear on or nothing. It's not loud
It's-
to me, but to other people, it's extremely loud.
well, it's like the sound is so unexpected.
Yeah.
It's like if you hear a car crash, it's like, whoa, what is that? Because it's not something you hear on a regular basis. So when you hear footsteps running, and then all of a sudden,
There's this 5'2" girl coming at you with freaking makeup and pigtails.
and sparks coming out the back of her, like it's insane to see this. It's impressive. I
awesome.
never thought, yeah.
Yeah. But no, most of it really started after I worked at Reign of Terror.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved here, and it was years before I started working again. And then I worked at the Fish one for 2 years, and I actually helped run that one, and I did makeup for them as well.
Yeah.
And then they closed down, and then
Here we are.
I found Chad on Facebook. And I messaged every person I could to get a hold of Chad.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be part of it. And I managed the first year here.
Yeah.
But I stepped down because, I had to find another job. And,
Right. It's
life happens.
it does. Life
Well,
happens.
you get to have the fun instead, though.
Yeah. But like with my makeup and stuff, I sit at home in my bedroom, and I'll just be sitting there, and just randomly I'll get a thought in my head, and I'll have like a blank canvas. Like, this was a white mask before I started doing anything on it. And then I actually have pictures from start to end
Yeah.
of when I started it and then when I finished it. And this took me a week to do.
Do you have like any of your artwork showcased online anywhere?
It's on my Facebook page.
Okay. Well, like I said, if you want Brad to plug your information in, give you some content views for that.
I mean,
like,
you would have to dig through every single picture in my Facebook, but it's all in there, and it's on my Instagram too.
Well, I guess cool. Get your shovels. We're going digging, folks.
Those accounts linked, like they're
linked together. Yeah. And this thing I bought at Cal Ranch. This one right here.
This is like my cousin.
It looks just like you, Steve.
Aw, gold.
And these are actually awards that I got from Reign of Terror.
Oh, heck yeah.
And I got them for like Best Scream. I was actually one of the characters.
I want to see.
That
it's like the Oscars, but it's like
it was so cool, dude.
2015 champion.
Sweet.
I had like my scream is insane.
Yeah,
like it's super loud and crazy.
I've heard her scream. It's terrifying.
That right there is how you know it's a perfect fit. You get awards and compliments. Yep. That's what you're looking for when you're looking for something to be rad at.
Exactly. I was about to say, for all those, see, if you just put some effort into stuff, you can actually accomplish, tasks and get things done and make great strides forward. And that's what we try to encourage here, right, Brad?
And you yourself might not realize how special you are at it because it's just normal to you. You'll discount it.
Yeah.
But it's actually remarkable, which is what you have here is.
And actually, so I want to go ahead and I want to find out. We're going to do this, okay? We're going to do a research on the Guinness Book of World Records to see if there's a pumpkin carving record, because Bree did all these, these are just two of how many did you do? Did you count them?
It's like
it was a lot. Yeah, and
it took me 5 months to do all
of them. So she carved pumpkins for 5 months, okay? Just imagine. Now these are very detailed and intricate and stuff, and they take time.
Let's just know I didn't know how to do this when I started it.
Yeah.
Like I started it and
I learned how to do it right.
It happened because I had surgery and I couldn't really do anything else. So I had to sit and do something that wasn't strenuous. Mm-hmm. And Chad's like, you want to carve some pumpkins?
How many?
Yeah, that sounds easy.
I'm like, sure, why not?
It always starts off simple with Chad.
And then he's like, with a Dremel, I'm like,
heck yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I'll try it. Give me one pumpkin to work with first, and then just let me get it down. I'm really quick at learning how to use tools and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know
Brad's gonna clip in the footage of your what we want to call that area, the pumpkinatorium.
Yeah, pumpkin warehouse.
Pumpkin warehouse. There's tons of them down there.
It was the pumpkin patch, I guess. Yeah. And I'm supposed.
Yeah, it was on display for the public.
Yeah.
They look like we had somebody bought them at a store.
Yeah.
Well, they're not real pumpkins, so these actually last for years, but they're delicate. So it's because these are just the ones that survived. Okay, remember that we had ones that got ruined. Delicate. They're very delicate, and
you barely touch them because there are some super thin spots in them. And
let's showcase one.
There's a couple of them where I had to glue them back together because they were so close.
And this is a little pumpkin, but it's got all that detail in the house and everything. So yeah. And there's oh my god.
I had to get specific bits just to do the teeny tiny parts. That tree, you can see where it broke because it was so thin. But
but still, it still looks. It's amazing. So
I shave it down, it'll look better.
So Bree learned how to do
all the
this.
mistakes.
Yeah,
but we don't see them.
So, I see everything. I'm like, there's that, there's that.
So this just goes to show that hard work pays off whenever you want to learn something. So like I said, I want to look this up. I'm probably going to do that tonight. I'll see if there's a Guinness Book World Record for pumpkin carving. And because honestly, if you've got, there's so many pumpkins.
Or if you're close, you'd carve a few more if you're not burned out.
Dude, I'll carve pumpkins whenever.
There's another detail, you don't burn out on things that you're meant to do.
It.
Right.
Yeah, if you like it. And I pretty much was meant to do this. I love tedious work. And this is so tedious. The very first pumpkin I did, like I told Chad, I said, I'm going to find the beginner one. And I go in and I find this one and it's a professional. It took me like 6 hours to do.
Yeah.
But
oh my goodness.
It came out okay.
I ain't got the patience for it. I couldn't do it.
And now
I'd be like,
I can on the right subject.
I'm going insane, Lewis. I'm going insane.
to do 3 pumpkins in one day, it took me 6 hours.
oh my goodness.
So it was a full day.
Yeah.
After you learned how to run the machine.
Yeah.
The Dremel.
Because I would come into work and I would see Bree and she'd like, oh, hey, Bree. And she'd, walk by and then she'd go to her area and then I didn't see her again. It was like,
well,
and then
like
she
me.
pops out and it's like, you been here all day? She's like, yeah, I've been here all day. I'm
Yeah,
working.
I would just go into the makeup room. I would turn my music on and I would just jam out and carve pumpkins all day long.
Heck yeah.
The pumpkin queen.
I would like open the door outside and people come walking by because they hear this loud music. I'm like, I'm just working.
Sounds like a dentist office.
Yeah.
What kind of barbershop is this?
You want a haircut? No, I want you to carve my pumpkins for me.
But I mean, last year I did the makeup for the haunted house and everything. I helped a little bit this year with makeup, but I really love acting.
Yeah. I can tell.
Acting's fun. It's so much fun.
I don't. So
I was the
I'll
doorman.
set the place up for you.
Right?
Yeah.
I had to give that stupid speech for everyone that came in every time. and
Yeah.
it's
Oh
like,
yeah, I did that for you one night.
yeah. It's not fun.
It wasn't a busy night, thank goodness.
Yeah, it's not fun. Like,
Yeah.
when it was busy, it was just like, blah, 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 next. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh my God. But hey, that's the job. But it was fun. So let's see. So where do you see your career going as far as pumpkin carving or artistry? What do you want to do with your skills? Do you want to do anything with it?
I just want to make it pretty and bloody.
Just keep making more. Huh?
Just make more.
I remember
I've tried selling my stuff. I don't know how to do it.
It's kind of priceless.
research.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is. You have to find the right kind of people to buy this kind of stuff.
Talk to them.
Come on.
Hey, if there's anybody out there that needs a gore artist, Bree is the one to speak with. So, like I said, we encourage those to. That's what we like to do. Like we try and connect. Get people involved, get people to understand.
Connect,
like, hey,
inspire.
because you got to put yourself out there. At some point.
What I want to do, I want to go back to school.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get my SFX certificate so I can start doing more of that stuff.
How hard would that be?
It's not hard. It's just the course that I want to take is like almost $2,000, and it's like $299 payments, and I don't have it.
Yeah.
And I really want to
money.
do it.
Takes money to get money.
It does.
Yeah.
And the school I want to go to, I've researched it, and it's amazing.
See me,
That's-
go ahead. Good.
That's the cool thing about this place. You can just come in and do it.
Yeah.
You kind of have an honorary degree.
That's what I was about to say. Like
You got
here,
experience.
you get the hands-on training
And
here.
like,
Mm-hmm.
I have pictures, which I can send you if you want to put them on here or
Yep,
whatnot.
send them
But
all.
I have,
We'll stuff them all in.
so I have, I have these fake heads, which everybody's seen my fake heads, and that's what I do all my makeup on
I'm not gonna
because
say it.
I never really, when COVID hit, I never had anybody to work on except for myself. So, I mean, I have stuff with me, but I used these heads to do all my makeup on, all my gory stuff because I love it. So all my there's a lot of gory heads. So I'll send you pictures and stuff of those. But I just really want to get more detail oriented into the makeup, learn how to do veins, learn how to do the shooting out of the blood, that kind of stuff.
I just want to learn how to do like those bullet hits where they
That's
explode.
what I'm talking
I want to
about,
do
stuff
those.
like
That'd be
that.
cool. Yeah.
And there's certain ways you have to do it, and then there's when you're working with people, you have to make sure they're not allergic to latex and the makeup that you're using and all
Like-
kinds of stuff like that.
I remember when we were doing when we were getting started for Haunt and everything, and then Chad sent us to those classes down at the
at PopCon.
yeah. So, and then I was like, we did the makeup class, and I'm like, there was a lot involved in that. I'm like, holy crap, there's a lot of stuff to know. I'm like, now I understand why makeup artists get paid what they do, because you really got to know what you're doing. Otherwise, you can do some damage to people.
Oh yeah, you could really mess people up, especially if you're using like the alcohol activated paints.
Oh god,
that stuff That's all Tanya used on me.
Yeah,
everything that was on my face is alcohol activated. But I'm so used to having the makeup and stuff on my face.
Not me. I've never worn makeup, but like they had that. She brought my mask up here, the one I wore. But I could only worn it for a day. That thing was so. Like,
it was a fitted mask, but it was made for a small head.
Well, I have all my hair, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a skull cap, but the problem was it's like it doesn't breathe, and there was no nose holes, and so literally it was just like slimy, like it was just like gross. I was like, I had to peel it off, like
it's like a sweat shower.
Yeah, it's like
for a good cause.
I mean, it looked awesome.
It helps you turn into character.
Oh my, yeah. Well, it feels weird when it's on because it literally clings to your body. But the moment you start like getting hot, you can feel it getting warm. But then when you take it off, it's just slime. It's like, ugh.
I wore that mask being the doorman just to cover my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
Suffered through it.
Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. But
It's
it's hard.
rough.
But I can't see without my glasses, and I couldn't wear glasses with that thing. But,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
But it was cool. So let's see. We'll wrap things up here in a minute. So let's see. So with your ideas going forward, things like that, you know, me personally, I go to YouTube University. That's where I learn everything.
Yeah.
And that's where I learned a lot of my stuff. You know, I did watch a lot of YouTube, and
the only thing I noticed is that like nowadays, like you can pretty much learn anything you want out there, like somewhere in media. But the thing is, to get the job, you know, you need the paperwork.
Yeah.
You gotta have the degree. Like
learn and then get the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I kind of like being here, because it does give us a chance to do what we love.
Yeah.
And not necessarily need the paperwork, but we're professionals in our craft. You know, we take pride in what we do. So
yeah,
I mean that I commend you for. Yes. So anything else we want to say to wrap things up?
I think that's good. If you have
Anything you want to say to your adoring your new fans?
Like my stuff. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's a compliment, though. That's horrible.
Love me.
That's disgusting. That's a compliment.
But, I mean, lots of hours, lots of time.
And it shows.
If you're interested, I mean, just hit me up.
So your mask, you have it like painted on each night you're here?
My mask?
Yeah. Did you
She
wear a
didn't
mask?
I never wore a mask.
She
It
had
was
full-
just
just
it
all
was full alcohol based makeup.
It has to be redone every night?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had different face paints each night.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
think there was one time because there was 2 times that I had her do the same thing because I had her come in at like 5 o'clock in the morning one time so she could paint my face up so I could go to work at the car wash. And people were driving into the car wash. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome! I love your makeup." I'm like, thanks.
The only thing we need is to do it all year round.
Yeah.
Somehow.
You know,
We used to do the
It's-
fish twice a year. It was
It's a lot of work. Like
it is.
spring break and
know what?
Halloween.
I didn't have energy.
If
for
we
it.
did it like on some weekends,
yeah, that'd be
you
cool.
know, do
If
it
we
on
did,
some
like,
weekends,
sporadically.
gives the kids things to do, you know,
Yeah.
Well,
or
And we don't abandon
You know
the
our- you
place
know-
for a year.
you know our other boss. You know she has her other holidays she likes. So that's what all that is.
Just every holiday.
Yeah, she's not that big fan of. You know, it's funny
There's
because
nothing
My
saying we couldn't do it
holidays.
anyway.
Yeah.
If we wanted to take charge, right?
Yeah,
You already got managerial experience.
we're gonna take over the building.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take
We
over the
got
second
this.
floor.
So actually, so before we do wrap things up, I was actually thinking about doing this, since we still have the haunt intact and everything, and you know, your son and his girl, like, they want to learn how to play music, and I was like, we could film some music videos here,
Yeah.
like with the background. We have a lot of like backdrops and stuff. So
Yeah,
I'll
music.
come in and sing for you.
no,
Right
you're gonna
on.
be in it. You're gonna be in it. Like, I'm literally like, we're gonna make you a
I'm
star. So
gonna do my makeup.
if that
Heck yeah.
interests you folks, if you guys want to see like some more content of actually what we do here,
Yeah.
and you know,
That'll be coming.
yeah,
I got a
we'll-
GoPro
put-
over there.
Comment down below and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
So
What do you want to see?
what do you want to see next? All right, you like more of Bree? She'll come back and say hi to us and everything, and you know.
I will talk about whatever you want to talk about because I am an open
Don't
book.
say that because. So what size underwear you got on?
Medium.
Yeah. Medium.
Okay, she wasn't kidding. All right, folks. All right, we're gonna call
Okay.
this one. So once again, if you guys like the content, be sure to like and subscribe. Come check us out at the Be Rad at the Commercial Show.
Yeah.
This is what this one is.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's on the Be Rad
He's
something channel.
Just so y'all know, he switched up our logo, guys. So
It says
we're gonna
Rad at the commercial, so it
Yeah, I
applies
know.
to more.
Where's the B? I'm gonna put a big B.
It's over in the right hand corner all the time.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. That weasel.
Watermark.
All right, guys.
This is my thing. Trying to build a podcast studio.
Hey, it's
So
working.
I'm learning.
Don't worry. Just we're gonna start putting like some Easter eggs in here or whatever. You know, like look for some cool stuff.
Yeah, Easter's coming.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Take care. See y'all later.
Heck yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was.
That was good.
Fun.
I just ran out of breath.
I talk a lot. Sorry.
No, that's yeah, good. Because honestly,
You can stop that.
that's what Tanya hates. She hates when I do that. Tanya.
Sounds like sloppy sex. Good, stop it. I'm choking.
All right, so I'll give us an intro and everything, and we'll. Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Collecting banter.
Yeah. Mindless chit chat.
It's the best chat.
Yeah. Be rad roll.
Yeah.